Hello everyone and welcome to a new video in a second game for our dedicated game series. We are going to be playing Skyrim Special Edition with mods. So we're going to go ahead and start a new game, and I'll do my best to stay quiet during the NPC commentary so that you guys can listen to everything being said. So we do have cheat room. We're not really going to touch it. That's just there for if I really need it. Majority of all the mods we'll be using are for realism, game improvement, and survival. This is a custom mod that was done. It's just for you and your spouse. No, it does not show anything. You do get a black screen during the session, but it's just kind of there for personal preference if you want. I just toss it in for shits and giggles. Alright, and I'll let you guys enjoy this intro.
Hey, you're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush, same as us. And that thief over there.
Damn you Stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, could have stolen that horse and been halfway to Hammerfell. You there, you and me, we shouldn't be here. It's these Stormcloaks the Empire wants.
We're all brothers and sisters in binds now, thief.
Shut up back there.
What's wrong with him, huh?
Watch your tongue. You're speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak, the true High King.
Ulfric? The Jarl of Windhelm? You're the leader of the rebellion. But if they've captured you... Oh gods, where are they taking us?
I don't know where we're going, but Sovngarde awaits.
No, this can't be happening. This isn't happening.
Hey, what village are you from, horse thief?
Why do you care?
A Nord's last thoughts should be of home.
Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
General Tullius, sir. The headsman is waiting.
Good. Let's get this over with.
Sure. Mara, Debella, Kinnereth, Akatosh, Divines, please help me.
Look at him. General Tullius, the military governor. And it looks like the Dalmor are with him. Damn elves. I bet they had something to do with this. This is Helgen. I used to be sweet on a girl from here. Wonder if Vilod is still making that mead with juniper berries mixed in. Funny. When I was a boy, Imperial walls and towers used to make me feel so safe.
Inside the house. Now.
Yes, Papa.
Why are we stopping?
Why do you think? End of the line. Let's go. Shouldn't keep the gods waiting for us.
No, wait! We're not rebels!
Face your death with some courage, thief.
You've got to tell them! We weren't with you! This is a mistake!
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
Ralof of Riverwood. Lokir of Rorikstead.
No, I'm not a rebel! You can't do this!
Halt!
You're not gonna kill me!
Archers! Anyone else feel like running?
Wait. You there. Step forward. Who are you?
Alright guys, so we have been captured by the Imperial Army. They have brought us here to the town of Helgen. They plan to execute us along with Jarl Ulfric of Windhelm and his Stormcloak soldiers. We were not part of his rebellion, but it has been made by the captain for our execution to happen anyway. So we're going to be playing as a wood elf, one of my personal favorites. It's an all-around pretty decent character. They're good at magic, really great for archery and stealth. They also have a way with the animals in the forest, so we can have a few extra powers with that as well. So the wood elf, the clan folk of the western Valenwood Forest, also known as Bosmer. Wood elves make good scouts and thieves, and there are no finer archers in all of Tamriel. They have a natural resistance to both poisons and diseases, and they can command animals to fight for them. So this is what we're going to use. Go ahead and get them fixed up. our character made. I'm gonna go ahead and give him a name.
Not many wood elves would choose to come alone to Skyrim. Captain, what should we do? He's not on the list.
Forget the list. He goes to the block.
By your orders, Captain. I'm sorry. We'll make sure he remains returned to Valenwood. Follow the captain, prisoner.
Alright, so looks like they plan to execute us along with the
Ulfric
Jarl and his
Stormcloak.
men.
Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne. You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
What was that?
It's nothing.
Sounds
Carry
like
on.
Something in the distance.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the 8 divines upon
For the
you.
love of Talos, shut up
Salt,
and let's get
earth,
this over with.
Learn up as you wish.
Come on! I haven't got all morning. My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
You Imperial bastards!
Fearless.
Justice!
Death to the Stormcloaks!
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Next, the Wood Elf.
Seems they want us next. There's that
There it is again.
roar in the distance
Did you hear
again.
that?
I said, next
Excuse me.
prisoner.
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
Well, this may be it for us. And we haven't even got a chance to explore. Or is it the end?
What in oblivion is that?
Sentries. What do you see?
I believe we have a chance.
Guards, get me those people to safety! Someone get the battle mages out here! Now! Lord won't give us another chance! This way!
Escape the dragon for the moment.
Would the legends be true?
Legends don't burn out villages.
We need to move now! Up through the tunnel. Let's go! Get her, sweet friends. Move! This way, friends. Move! Get hurt. This way, friends. Move! Back! In on the other side. Jump through the roof and keep going. Go! We'll
You want
follow
me
when we
to-
can.
Jump there. You know, we may turn into barbecue like this guy. Oh, here goes nothing.
Ah!
Burn our butt cheeks a little bit.
Hammond, get over here. Hammond, you need to get over here. Now!
Run for it.
That boy, you're doing great. Toro! God! Everyone get back! Still alive, prisoner? Keep close to me if you want to stay that way. Gunnar, take care of the boy. I have to find General Tullius and join the defense.
gods guide you. Stay close to the wall!
Alright, let's see if we can make it out of here.
Quickly, follow me!
This dragon is very aggressive. That looks rather painful.
Into the keep, soldier! We're leaving!
It's you and me, prisoner! Stay close! Coming! Rayla! Damn traitor! Out of my way! We're escaping, Edward. You're not stopping us this time! Why? I hope that dragon takes you all to Sovereign Guard! Into the keep!
Alright, so now we have the option to choose between going with the Imperials or going with the Stormcloaks. And judging by what we just experienced, I would say we're better off going with the Stormcloaks.
We'll meet again in Sodomgard, brother. Looks like we're the only ones who made it. That thing was a dragon, no doubt. Just like the children's stories and the legends. The harbingers of the end times. We better get moving. Come here. Let me see if I can get those bindings off. There you go. You may as well take Gunjar's gear. He won't be needing it anymore.
Alright, let's go ahead and
Grab Gunjar's gear.
take his stuff. Guess we'll take it all.
All right.
Let's go ahead and get equipped.
Get that armor on. Get that axe a few swings. I'm going to see if I can find some way out of here. Ah, this one's locked. Let's see about that gate.
Seems we're locked in.
Damn. No way to open this from outside.
Need a key. Uh-oh. Imperial soldiers.
Take cover!
It's that captain that wanted to execute us. We may now take our revenge on her for what she tried to do.
Do your work.
Maybe one of these Imperials have a key.
Alright, so we found the key on the captain's body.
Did you find the key? See if it unlocks that door.
Alright.
Come on, let's get out of here
So
before
we
the
have found a exit.
brings the whole tower down on our heads.
Grab some supplies here for later, because we will be playing with survival mode.
Damn, that dragon doesn't give up easy.
Grab everything important and let's move. Dragon's burning everything to the ground.
I just need to gather some more potions.
More soldiers.
Filthy traitors!
Let's take out these evil
I
tyrants.
cannot best you, damn you!
Storeroom. See if you can find any potions. We'll need them.
such for our alchemy later. See if we can figure out some of these potions early on.
Done? Let's get moving.
He is really desperate to get out of here.
Troll's blood. It's a torture room.
More Imperial soldiers. Let's go help our brethren.
That takes care of that.
Must have run off.
Jarl Ulfric with you? No. I haven't seen him since the dragon showed up.
Wait a second. Looks like there's something in this cage.
Ooh, we picked up a diamond. That'll be worth a pretty penny when we finally get out. We can go visit the first trader in Whiterun.
It's
Book
locked.
of the Dragonborn.
See if you can get it open with...
Story of the Dragonborn. We can read that later.
Picks. You might
We'll take that with us.
dead gold once we get out. Grab anything you... Well, then let's go. There we go. Let's see what we have here. We have new spell, spell tome sparks, potion, and some gold, along with a tangerine moth in a jar. That looks collectible, so we'll take that with us and see if we can find more on our adventures and exploration. We can sell these novice robes and hoods. See if we can find anything in these cages. Looks like we have a coin purse in this one. See if we can gain access. Close, but not quite. There we go. Uh, 56 gold. Not too bad. We'll have a little bit of spending money once we get out. This way.
What's this way? Deeper and deeper into the tunnels. Or cave, shall I say.
Orders are to wait until General Tullius arrives.
I'm not waiting to be killed by a dragon. We need to
Sounds
fall
like we
back.
have more soldiers ahead.
Just give the general some time.
Be too low.
Watch it!
You can't win.
nice bow.
I'll keep watch in case Ulfric comes through here.
Because we are going to
Guide the both of
be playing mainly an archer.
Let's see where this goes.
I do wonder where this leads.
We're going back that way now.
Well, that's rather inconvenient.
Better push on. The rest of them will have to find another way out.
Looks like we got another passageway here. Let's see what's back here. Got another potion, some more gold. Rayloff seems to be very pushy. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments of Rayloff. Seems a little pushy to me. Seems very demanding at the moment. So, got some very large frost spiders to deal with. They just get bigger and bigger.
Hate them. Many eyes, no?
Too many eyes, huh? So it's not the multiple legs and the big fangs. Those eyes are a bit creepy. Just an iron mace.
Better to stick together down here.
What do you guys think of Skyrim? Do you guys enjoy your first playthroughs of Skyrim? Do you guys still like to go back and play it? What are your guys' thoughts? Let me know
There's
down
a
in the
bear
comments.
just ahead. See her? I'd rather not tangle with her right now. Let's try to sneak by. Just take it nice and slow. And watch where you step. Or if you're feeling lucky, you can take this bow. Might take her by surprise. Go ahead. I'll follow your lead and watch your back.
So at this point, Rayloff kinda is gonna follow us. 320 gold. Now that's a good coin purse right there. Got a little alcohol. So we're gonna sneak past this bear. Bear's not doing us any harm.
Almost there.
Also help us build our sneak perk as well. Try to get these skills leveled up as fast as we can early on.
That was close.
I believe when I saw in the menu earlier, it said that we leveled up. So let's take a quick moment and take a look at that before we exit. So we do have a level up. So, okay, so we're going to increase health, magicka, and stamina. So we'll put the first one in health. And along all of our perk trees, we can upgrade these as we go to increase each one and its effects. Multiple upgrades per perk tree. So we're going to go ahead and start off with archery. Most of these bows are going to be pretty low damage to start, so we can help make our weapons a little better.
That looks like the way out. I knew we'd make it.
Before we get into any of the main quests, that'll definitely be beneficial. Okay, as I said before, we're going to be playing in survival mode.
Wait!
There he goes. Looks like he's gone for good this time. No way to know if anyone else made it out alive. But this place is going to be swarming with Imperials soon enough. Better clear out of here. My sister, Gerda, runs the mill in Riverwood. I'm sure she'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today.
So he suggests we can go on our own or tag along. We are going to tag along with him to meet his sister Gerda in Riverwood.
You know,
try to get
you
some
should
supplies.
go to Windhelm and join the fight to free Skyrim. You've seen the true face of the Empire here today. If anyone will know what the coming of the dragon means, it's off.
So we have been recruited to go join up with the Stormcloak Rebellion. We did see the true face of the Imperials today. We were not a soldier and they decided to execute us anyway, without hesitation.
See that ruin up there? Bleak Falls Barrow. I never understood how my sister could stand living in the shadow of that place. I guess you get used to it.
This border tower that I mentioned to us here is one of the mods for the border guards. So we'll have these all around the map, different places for the holds and towns. They act as normal guards, but mostly deal with the bandits for you outside of town. Definitely helps with the realism of the Civil War, and we'll see more of those mods to come as we continue on. We have discovered the first 3 stones for the Guardian Stones. And Rayloff seems to have skipped on ahead there. There's 13 of these stones dotting around Skyrim's landscape. These 3 we have the Warrior Stone. Those under the sign of the warrior will learn all combat skills 20% faster. And we can only have a blessing from 1 stone at a time. So we're going to choose one here in just a moment. Those under the sign of the Mage Stone will learn all magic skills 20% faster. So if you plan on doing a mage, I'd recommend doing this one first. If you guys are going to be going with swords, axes, shields, warrior is going to be your best bet. For us, we are going with the Thief Stone for stealth, sneaking around. It's going to definitely help out with some of the dungeon quests, and later on with the Dawn Guard. and the Dark Brotherhood, along with the Thieves Guild. So it kind of plays a part for a little bit of everything, and also for our playstyle. Those under the sign of the Thief will learn all stealth skills 20% faster. So you can be more of a stealth assassin a lot easier right off the bat. So let's go ahead and try to find Rayloff. Let's see how far he wandered off ahead of us. We also got the lamps of Skyrim, the lampposts. And find a few of these posts around, dotting around most of the areas that weren't lit. We also have more colorful critters, which adds to all the insects, flowers, bushes, some of the ingredients. We get different colors and types now. Adds a bit more variety and realism to the game. Get to view another mod, the hunting and leather overwork. Gives us a few more options of ingredients and parts of the animal we can use for crafting and such. Here we find another version of one of those water holds. This one representing one for the area of Whiterun. So we'll find a few of those dotted around the outer landscapes. We also have a mod for each of the towns to improve them a bit. Adds a little more life to them, improves the visuals.
What? What is it now, Mother?
It was as big as the mountain and black as night.
Also redoes the blacksmith shop and makes it look a bit more real.
Please, Mother. If you keep on like this, everyone in town will think you're crazy. And I've got better things to do than listen to more of your fantasies.
You'll see. It was a dragon. It'll kill us all and make us believe.
Has something happened? You're right. Follow me.
So
Pod,
here we are.
come here a minute. I need your help with something.
We found Rayloff and his sister Gutter.
Sven drunk on the job again?
Pod, just come here.
Rayloff, what are you doing here? I'll be right down.
So another one of our mods, the Elegant Jarls. Also does Elders of the Small Villages. So that will be Elder Hod of Riverwood. One of the downsides of the Rebellious Riverwood mod, it does mess a little bit with the mapping of the NPCs. As we can see here with Elder Hod and Raelof's nephew, who tried to come across the bridge and fell off. Not sure where he ran off to. So I guess we'll just go ahead and talk
New
to
to
Gunnar
Riverwood?
ourselves.
If you're looking for work,
To
go see
continue.
Hod at the mill. Of course. Here's the key to the house. Stay as long as you like. If there's anything else you need, just let me know. Oh, what's this all about? What are you two doing here?
So since Hod is stuck back there and the dialogue can't automatically activate, we can speak with Gunnar ourselves and ask for supplies. It'll continue this for us, where we can pick up some food, enchanted jewelry, and drinks. She also gives us a key to her house, where we will also find more supplies and gold. And we can explain to her the dragon attack of Helgen.
A dragon? In Helgen? It can't be. Although, it would explain what I saw earlier, flying down the valley from the south. I thought I must have just been seeing things. I don't know why, but I actually believe you. You've got the look of someone who's just seen a dragon. Things just go from bad to worse. First the war, now dragons. What's this world coming to? The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever troops he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Alright, so we have now gotten our first quest to go speak with the Jarl of Whiterun and tell him about the dragon attack.
Here for work? Get an axe. Bring me all the wood you can chop. Good day.
Sometimes you might be able to make him
What's the hurry?
move a little bit.
Feindal thinks he can keep Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling her.
Be careful.
Well, we can't really get him to move, so eventually they'll just spawn back to where they're supposed to be. So we may now continue on our own. We'll see Raelof again later on. So first we're gonna go to the house, collect what supplies we can, and then make our way to Whiterun. That is a very nice battle axe, but we are not going to steal it. Okay, so it says we are carrying too much and cannot run. That is okay, we're going to be consuming some of this food that we are taking. We also have the mod, the Creation Club, for survival settings. And we are going to be slightly altering some of the statistics for hunger and sleep and cold, and adjust our vivid weathers mod a little bit, along with our carry weight. We will bring it up just a hair from the default to help us out a little bit in the beginning. lot of small amounts of gold to pick up here. A lot of nice pieces of what are those stones called? What's that? This kind of stuff. What's the general term? Gem, yeah. Alright, sorry about that. I couldn't think of the word about it off the top of my head. We got a lot of gems in all these cupboards, but sadly we can't just take those. And we're not going to start being thieves just yet. So let's go ahead and consume some of this food. So the food stats are going to be just a little bit different with the survival food redux mod. It'll give us, instead of number of stats on how much it fills up our hunger bars, it'll let us know in a different form. You'll be labeled barely reduces hunger, slightly reduces hunger, and moderately reduces hunger. So some of the foods have become a bit more towards snacks, as other proper foods are designed to be eaten as meals to help fill your hunger up faster and longer. So you can kind of organize what kind of food you have over time and what to take with you. Also let you know what foods are more useful to take along when adventuring on quests, especially if you're limited on your carry weight. So we're going to go ahead and go to our books and make some adjustments on those. Start off with survival settings. So we're going to turn these down just a hair. Turn the other one up a little. So the progress rates at 100% seem a little fast. Don't want to have to sleep as long. And of course we're going to be doing a lot of sleep outdoors, so it would make more sense to have a full rest. So for now we are going to disable dying in cold. Being in the cold without the proper clothes will still have the same effects on us, but we will not die. We'll still have a chance to be able to try and get ourselves to warmth. So we're going to leave this alone. I'm going to turn up warming up by the fire just a little bit. And same thing with hot food. We are going to have fast travel just in case. Our default carry weight is 150 to help us out a little bit while we try to find our first backpack. We'll turn it up just a little bit to help with some of the supplies we're picking up. So some shrines do require a payment for blessings. We'll leave that alone as well. Offerings to the gods are always welcomed. So diseases, 24 hours seems a little fast for some diseases. We're gonna turn that from 24 hours to 48 hours. And in survival, of course, we don't have health regeneration. We're going to turn that up to just 25%. So we'll have just a little bit of health regeneration. And honestly, 25% is still almost like not having it. So it's not going to affect us too much. And now we will check on our vivid weathers. Nighttime vanilla is pretty dark, so we're not going to turn it down. We'll leave that alone. Interiors will clear them up a little bit. We'll leave the saturation, the bloom, and contrast on normal. We'll turn the sunlight strength up to high, along with the moonlight. Not going to touch the filmic settings. And that's everything for vivid weathers. The tweaks for the other mods, it just explains what they do and how it changes the game. We have horses, we have followers, we have the blacksmith, we have alchemy, we have enchanting, thievery, containers, and hearthfire. We left out traps and advancement, and I believe he had one more, but we're going to leave those out for they change the game in ways that are a bit much or take away from the immersion a little bit, in my opinion. So as you can see, they've now finally loaded back and
Did you really see a
everything's
dragon?
back to normal.
I told you my sister would help us out.
I bet my Uncle Rayloff is tougher than you.
So let's go ahead and start our journey to Whiterun. Actually, we're going to stop by the trader first. See if we can get any additional supplies.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that.
Not sure what those two are arguing about. Let's see if he has any supplies.
I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop. The Riverwood Trader is everything you need in a general store.
Did something happen?
Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. We still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
A golden dragon claw. So I have to keep an eye out for that.
You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northwest of town.
So this is your plan, Lucan?
Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
Well, no, By the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town.
So we picked up our first side quest along with the first main quest.
Take a look.
Let's see what supplies we can get our hands on. So we can get a few more arrows. not too much in weapons. We have some backpacks. So these ones increase carrying capacity by 100 points and stamina by 20. 50 points. Sneaking is 10% better. Prices are 10% better. Increases magic resistance by 10%. And here's the one we need. Bows do 10% more damage. So we can either use this one, or we can use the dark leather for sneaking. Either one works good for what we're going to be doing the playthrough with. I believe we're going to go with the hunter backpack. Throughout the other backpacks, there's the leather. So it increases your health by 20 points. This one increases your magicka by 20 points. And last but not least, the thief backpack, which we can also possibly use later. Lockpicking is 20% easier. It also has a couple cloaks. Another one of our mods to help with survival, the travel lantern. We can either carry it or have it on our belt. It takes place of the torch, so you don't have to carry a torch. We still can if we choose to. We're going to be using this lantern, that way we have both of our hands free for weapons. It does take oil. Part of our camping mod to help with survival, we have tents. You can also make fire pits separately compared to the Creation Club camping. This one's a little more detailed and realistic. We'll get our first tent as well. We can also get ourselves a excuse me. We can get ourselves a cooking pot as well for cooking any of our meals while camping. And we need our lantern oil. Okay, so we do not have enough to get all that just yet, so now would be a good time to sell off any of the extra weapons we have and weapons that we're not going to use. Along with any clothes and jewelry. Some of these the jewelry we have, we can later collect for doing the enchantments. If he has any useful spells to help us out. Nothing too much of interest here. Manual for lantern care. We'll get our first fishing map. Look at what jewelry he has to help us out. Not one that we can afford. So let's now continue on our way to Whiterun with our new acquired supplies.
We have to go through town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings.
Alright, so looks like she wants us to go up into the barrow. Go ahead and set up our favorites as well while we're here. Go ahead and take a look at our manual of lantern care. It's not what we're looking for at the moment. I believe that is going to be in magic. Here we go. Options for wearable lanterns. Now we can change all the settings for the wearable lantern. Make it bright as possible. We'll have it worn in the front. Have it set for automatic. When we go from day to night or in and out of buildings and caves, and also automatic for sneaking. That way it will turn off when we crouch. It will be oil burning. You have pollen for the bug lanterns if you use that instead. Enable or disable whether or not you want your character to check the fuel level, and if you drop the lantern you can choose whether or not you would like it to stay lit. Only really matters if you're carrying it. So that'll be that for
Those
the lantern.
thieves must be mad hiding out there. Those old
Go ahead, take that off of us for now.
crypts are filled with nothing but traps, trolls, and who knows what else. I wonder why they only stole Lucan's golden claw. I mean, we have plenty of things in the shop that are worth just as much coin. Lucan found the claw about a year after he opened the store. He never quite explained where he got it. He's a tricky one.
Let me know what you guys think of the game with mods. You guys enjoying this? Do you guys like the mods? What are you guys' thoughts on this? Let me know down in the comments.
This way.
Well, we're just gonna leave her here. She's just gonna tell us a little bit about being safe and pretty much just leave us here at the bridge. So we're gonna continue without her. We're not gonna have the quest active at the moment. We're going to continue going to speak with the Jarl. We're going to see another one of the mods I have installed for a new settlement, I believe. If I have it installed for it. We went the wrong way. We are taking the trail to Bleak Falls Barrel. That's not where we want to go. We need to go this way. White Run there in the distance. You see Dragon's Reach on the top. And the village and marketplace down below. We also have farm and brewery here. We do not have the settlement for you guys at the moment. I will bring that in for the part 2, and we will discover that. No spoilers for what that is. It would seem this bandit met a fatal end. Not sure by who. Maybe these guys?
Need something?
Alakir warriors. Say maybe they did it. We got another guy just kind of hiding in the bushes over here. Just disappeared. That was a bit strange. Oh, there he is.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
It's a courier.
Let's see here. A letter. Not sure who from. He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours.
Ah, a letter from the Jarl. Moving up in the world, eh?
Looks like that's it. Got to go.
So we got 2 letters. Maybe just one. Let's see what he gave us. From a friend. Dragonborn, my associates and I have heard quite a lot of talk about you. We'd like to allow you into our sanctuary. Maybe you could help us solve some minor issues, or a major one. Our sanctuary is west of Helgen, below the waterfall. We hope to see you soon. Signed, a friend. Well, I'll be honest guys, that's a bit mysterious. I'm not sure who this came from, or why they sent us this letter. We will keep that in mind and go pay him a visit later. Let's see the other letter that he was giving us. As a mark of the high esteem in which you are held by me and my people, I would like to offer you an opportunity to become a landowner in the Pale. A choice piece of undeveloped land in the hold has just become available. Please contact me if you are interested in purchasing it. I remain Jarl Skald of Dawnstar. Alright, so we haven't done anything to deserve a piece of land. That's also a bit mysterious how we got that so soon. So we'll look into that as well as we continue on our adventures. Might have a nice piece of land we could build a house. Got some farms here dotting around the outer landscape of Whiterun, along with the Honey Brew Meadery. a giant in the fields. Who are these guys?
You look strong. Come to Orvasker and be a companion.
Companion? What is that?
Thinking I need to train some more.
Who are the companions?
The companions are my family. We fight so that other people don't have to. We bring honor and glory to ourselves and each other.
Sounds interesting.
Kodlak is the one who figures out who can be a companion, so talk to him. It's out of my hands.
Alright, so we can go speak with Kodlak
Well,
and
that's
join.
taken care of. No thanks to you.
She seems a bit rude.
Certainly not. But a true warrior would have relished the opportunity to take on a giant. That's why I'm here, with my shield brothers.
Not sure what that is. What is that?
An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
So you guys are like paid mercenaries? Kinda sounds like you guys are some paid mercenaries. Sounds like interesting work.
Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
Alright guys, so we will go speak with Kodlak. We will speak with him after doing what we need to with the Jarl. So here is part of one of our other mods. The fortification of Whiterun and refugees for the Civil War. Surrounding the entrance and around the stable here. We also have the courier service. He has his own house now, instead of just being a random guy that appears out of nowhere. The mod is called the Provisional Courier Service, or Provincial Courier Service. Once you get a house, you can have him deliver all the letters and such to your house instead of coming and finding you at random. Or you can have it set to just go meet him at his house and pick up all your mail there. So we'll explore that a little more later on when we get our first place.
Fine Eastmere, it's true. A jester, funny suit and all. Just north by the Loria's farm.
We also have a special follower, which we will go find him and recruit him here momentarily. Actually, before we speak with the Jarl, we will go get our follower. We must go to Riften to recruit him. He'll be waiting for us there.
That Mount Jesters? Skyrim's gone mad, girl.
So we must go find the stagecoach driver. I'm not sure where he ran off to. There he is.
Yes?
I need your stagecoach. Carriage, sorry.
Where do you want to go?
You're going to take me to Riften.
Climb and back and we'll be off. You ever met one of them cats? Khajiit, they call themselves. I hear this whole country's full of them down south.
Alright guys, we're here at Riften. We do have the mod to redo Riften like Riverwood, along with Whiterun. So Riften's going to be looking a bit better. It's going to look a little bit different, but mostly the same. We'll go over and look at all the changes once we get
Hold there.
inside.
Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax. For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter? Call it what you want. You don't pay, then you're not getting in.
Seems like a bit of a shakedown.
I think you'd be a little smarter than that.
He is a guard after all, so we can't really intimidate. And we're not too charismatic to persuade him. So it seems like we're gonna have to bite the bullet, so to speak, and pay the gold.
It's been a pleasure doing business with you. Let me open the gate, and you can head into the city.
So we just kind of got robbed for our gold there.
The gate's unlocked. You can head inside when you're ready.
I had another run.
What do you want, little elf?
Be careful, you. Get over
The
here.
Thieves
Dawn
Guild
Guard.
has Maven Blackbriar at its back.
Yeah, we're
One
gonna
snap.
patrol the
End up in Riften
cities.
jail.
Yeah, Dawn Guard, we have the Vigilance.
They represent the reason I'm here. I can't just ignore
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble?
This guy seems a bit like a dick, which he actually is a dick. But he's just more of a punk that tries to act tough for people who enter the city. So let's give him a bit of his own taste of his own medicine, shall we?
Don't say something you'll regret. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some loudmouth trying to meddle in their affairs. The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you.
Let's try persuasion with him.
Then you're stupider than you look.
Okay, so he's still a
You
dick.
better watch your ass around here.
He's more of a stupid dick, but a dick nonetheless.
I'm really getting tired of
He's
your
also
excuses.
actually
When you
pretty
borrow,
useless when
you
it
pay
comes
back
to
on
anything.
time for double the usual fee.
So let's go ahead and
How was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
get a room here, maybe.
Got the coin? You've come to the right place. Pull up the
Get
seat.
some sleep. We
People of
are
Riften,
actually.
heed my words.
Well, let's try out the camping instead. Alright, so here's one of the notes from our follower. We are going to be going and recruiting a Inigo, the blue Khajiit follower.
Return of the Dragons is not mere coincidence.
We'll read those later.
This is one of the signs.
So,
My skill in battle is
Lauren is
going
unmatched.
to
displeased with your
go
constant
pick up Inigo.
inebriation.
He is waiting for us in the Riften jail.
My food is the
Running
best
a little
in all
light in the
Skyrim.
pockets, lad?
Always as fresh as the day it was collected.
Wonder why he's asking me that.
Your pockets. They're a little low on coin. I can tell. It's all about sizing up your mark, lad. The way they walk, what they're wearing. It's a dead giveaway. Look how you sniffed out my little scheme at the North Gate. You knew it was a shakedown and you called him on it. That's what I'm talking about. Wealth is my business. Help me out, and I can add to yours. Would you like a taste?
Alright, so it looks like he's trying to recruit us for a bit of a side job.
I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And in my line of work, extra hands are well paid.
Well, what do we have to do?
Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branchet's pocket without him noticing.
Alright, so we're gonna be stealing for him. And planting it on someone. I assume to have them arrested, or...
Why take a chance?
I'm not sure.
There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently.
Ah.
That's all you need to know. Now, you tell me when you're ready, and we'll get started.
So, it seems like the Thieves Guild is trying to recruit us. So we have the mission for all this. We will be doing this later on, but it's good that we picked it up now. So when we're ready to go do this,
when you are.
We will meet
Just
him
give
back
the
here
word.
in the marketplace. Let's continue on with picking up Inigo. Let's get some food while we're here too.
Wherever the Daedra hide, the Vigil of Stendar will cast them into the light.
There's one of the Vigilants of Stendar by the prison. We'll be seeing them around from time to time in all the main halls.
Wherever the Daedra hide, the Vigil of Stendar will cast them into the light.
Along with the Dawn Guard. And we do have a mod to bring back the vampire attacks. So we will be dealing with the classic vampire attacks and such later on.
Hey, you're not supposed to be down here. Official business only. Sure, and I'm Queen Berenziah. Now tell me another one. Sure, that'll do just fine. Go on ahead. I'll take my leave then.
That was a bit easy. Buy our way in the whole way into Riften. Important. The crazy Khajiit in cell 1 is not to be disturbed. He paid us good money for that cage, so don't go bothering him. If he's still here in a month, I think we should enforce a little rent increase. I doubt we'll get the chance though. You've all seen the way he looks. Won't be surprised if he tries to end his life soon. If you see him in a particularly suicidal mood, get in there and stop him. He's been using the key we gave him, so if you need in there in a hurry, use the spare in the broken strong box above the fireplace. A dead man can't pay rent. Warden Norton. We're taking that letter with us. Let's see. There's the key. So we have the key to his cell. See if we can find any books that might be useful for our skills in leveling up. I would say most likely not, being it's a prison or jail.
Just because I'm in a cage doesn't mean you have to stay in yours, Mr. Dragonfly.
Alright, here he is. Let's speak with him.
Come to kill me at last, have you? Thank the gods. I can bear the guilt no longer. I know I must die. Beware, though. My newfound honor demands I defend myself.
Not sure what you're talking about.
I am in no mood for jokes. Strike me down. Take your revenge.
Still not following.
You don't remember? That is my fault also. I am your so-called friend Inigo. I was the one who killed you. I tried anyway. I am guilty. Kill me.
Tried to kill me? When did he try to kill me? I've never seen him before.
After I shot you, I finally realized my mistake and tried to turn myself in. Your body was gone. The guards did not believe me. They said I was wasting their time. I had to pay them to put me in this cell. It is where I belong. I needed to repent. I need to repent.
Oh, I have a better idea than you just sitting in a cell.
I fight with you? Or die defending you? Yes, I accept. I feel lighter in my heart now you have given me this opportunity. It will be like old times. Do not joke about such things, my friend. The sadness I feel for what I have done is brutal enough. For now.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Definitely gonna have to get him some clothes. Don't need that plate. His loot. His journal. Oh, we increased our archery and our level. We have now achieved level 3. Get his pet dragonfly. That necklace. Not sure what that did. What did the necklace do? Let's see. Muffled tongue. Limits Inigo's idle chatter while adventuring. Huh. A book about Inigo the Brave. Alright, I believe that belongs to him as well. Some armor. I believe he has weapons, or do we have to give him weapons? Let's see when we give him some of his stuff back.
Speak to me. I hope this will be a mutually beneficial exchange.
He does have weapons. A bow, some arrows, some miscellaneous potions, and a sword. Okay, well, let's give him some apparel. Let's give him some armor. Some shoes at least. Give him back anything he had. I believe that's all the stuff he had.
Let us go.
Alright, so now we will go back out and hopefully, do we have enough gold? Yes, we have enough gold to be able to go back to Whiterun with the carriage. Even though we enabled fast travel,
Stendar's mercy be upon you, for the vigil has none to spare.
we will try to use fast travel as least as possible. We'll try to stick
around
with...
Riften? Take my advice. Stay at the Bee and Barb. The bunkhouse isn't for you.
Visiting Riften? All are welcome at the Temple of Mara.
So we'll be sticking with a bit more realism of traveling on foot and by horseback.
Working at the
camping
Riften fishery
overnight.
is tough. I did put some coin into my pocket.
We're staying in the inns when we have the opportunity. Fast travel is going to be more or less a last resort, but having it enabled just in case is
Welcome to
always
Riften, home
helpful.
of the Thief's Guild.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. You ever been to Whiterun before? The Jarl's Palace is something to see. Dragon Search, they call it. Big old dragon skull hanging on the wall.
Warm sands, friend. How may this one serve you?
A band of traveling Khajiits. Then we get to see another mod for the Khajiit children. We also have one for Argonians. We will see them back in Riften when we go back to Riften later on. or possibly solitude. Let's see what
Welcome to-
Rasad has for sale.
Need something?
The roads of Skyrim lead to many dangers.
I've heard you've been running into some trouble.
It is all in this note.
Balance of power. I believe this is for our Saints and Seducers Creation Club content.
An astute question, for we are far from home, and this is a cold, hard land. The wise trader finds the best opportunities, even if he must travel far to find them. Skyrim is a ripe opportunity indeed. The dragons and the war have scared many other traders away, but for those with courage, there is much profit to be made. The Khajiit hail from a distant land called Elsewhere, bordered on the north by Cyrodiil, and the south by the glistening blue waters of the sea. Elsewhere is an arid land of deserts and rocky canyons, where the sun shines warmly, always. There are cities so ancient, the sands have swallowed them whole. But now I will say no more, for I miss my home greatly.
May your
road lead you to warm sands.
He seems like a very nice person, a very interesting character. Traveling so far just to be able to trade his wares. We can see the refugees of the Civil War here, along with the fortification of Whiterun. Our mod to improve that.
Halt. City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Our persuasion has finally worked.
Malice is teaching me everything he knows about brewing. Hopefully, I can take over his position someday.
Go ahead and level up our character while we have the opportunity. Okay, so maybe we don't have it just yet. Almost there.
Imperial soldiers. I just can't fill an order that size on my
I thought
own.
it said we had level 3.
Need something?
We're almost to level 3.
The mercy of Stendar does not extend to Daedalus.
Or I'm maybe forgetting that it's only on we're in survival mode, we have to sleep.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Aye. A fine day to you, friend. May you die with a sword in your hands.
Let's find someone who actually works here.
Aye. Speak, elf.
Is there something I can do for you? All right then.
Huh?
Yeah. Need something?
I like to rent a room if I can find
Need something?
somebody to get it from.
Need something?
Alright, it would seem that
Yeah? Yes?
we have to go speak with the Jarl before we can do this.
Stendar's mercy be upon you, for the vigil has none to spare.
The bathhouse for Whiterun. Another set of mods. Bathhouse in every major hold. That way we can bathe our character. So here's the bathhouse. They all look different. But they all have a effect for you, a positive effect when you use them, or when you travel. I wonder if we can use... no, we cannot.
Yes?
My lord, please. You have to listen. If the news from Helgen is true, well, there's no telling what it means.
Need something?
So here is Dragon's Reach. Before we go and speak with the Jarl, let's go take a little peek around. See how the mod has changed it a little bit and improved visuals.
I only counsel caution. We cannot afford to act rashly in times like these.
We do have some mods for the people in the town. The beautification of Skyrim also adds the female guards here.
Oh, did you need something?
There's no telling what it means.
It also changes the looks of the Jarl's housecarl from the ugly dark elf into a prettier looking character, a blonde woman, I believe Nord.
My lord, please.
She still has the same voice.
If the news from Helgen is true, well, there's no telling what it means.
Huh?
I only counsel caution. We cannot afford to act rashly in times like
What would you have me do?
So she's going to approach us all of a sudden. That
What's
doesn't
the
seem...
meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
Oh, we have news that he would like to hear.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
Need something?
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
I'd say we more than just saw it. More like it tried to kill us.
By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
The Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem.
Imperial armor, huh?
There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
So let's go speak with the wizard, I guess, to see what they want us to do for him. I would guess that they would want us to go explore a dungeon of some sort to retrieve something.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
He's stuck behind the door.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me.
Alright, so
yes,
glitch.
he must be
Now
referring
we're
to
gonna
my
talk to a
research
door.
into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Alright, so we are gonna go fetch something. So, where are we going and what are we getting?
Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Oh, okay, so we are going up to Bleak Falls Barrow. Now for two reasons. One for the tablet and the other for the golden claw.
An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there. Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources.
Well, I hope so. Otherwise, we'd be delving into this dangerous ruin for no reason.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Dragons.
That's
quickly.
very interesting. We'll keep that in mind.
Of course, Jarl Balgruf. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure he will prove most useful.
Need
Succeed
something?
at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Alright, so now we'll make our way down to the inn where we can try to get a room and get some sleep for our character. For he is definitely tired. And will be pretty useless in battle with
Walk always in the
no
light.
energy.
Yes?
All crafted by the best blacksmith in Skyrim.
Come on in. Just stoked the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Oh.
Yeah? Need something? Alright then.
Let's see if this one can do it.
Yes?
Perfect.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Alright, so we now have a room. Let's check on rumors and see if we can pick up any extra side quests for further exploration. Definitely a good way to pick up some extra money, weapons and gear by exploring the caves and such.
Have you seen that shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see. Are you joking? You just rented a room from me.
Oh, oops. Wrong one.
Of course. It's all in this note. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
Okay, let's see if she... Oh, salt piles are really useful, especially for cooking. We definitely need some of those. $10 gold for a salt pile. show us some mead instead. Okay. There we go. A little bit of that. Get some of that. Greatly reduces hunger. Alright, it's stuff like this that we need to be carrying. Let's see if we have anything to sell her. Sell off our wine. Some of these cheese wheels.
I'll show you to your
let's go
room.
get our room.
Right this way.
Oh, it has a balcony with a view. Very nice music.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
I believe that'll be all. Now we can get some rest. Go ahead and sleep out for the day. Alright, there's our level up. Put the next one in stamina. I believe we should put our next point into speech, because a lot of our persuasion was really poor. So this one's for buying and selling prices, but hopefully maybe upgrading speech in general will help along the way. Once we hit persuasion, level 50 in this perk tree. Guy definitely needs to be fed now after sleeping for so long. Now there's a whole lot of people in there. It's really packed all of a sudden. Very lively. Definitely nice. A lot nicer than vanilla, with the immersion of the mods for people and such.
Look alive, will you?
Yes, Mom.
Uh-huh. What would you have me do? Yes.
Look alive, will you?
Yes, Mom.
So this will be where we leave off, guys, in part 1 of our
You want a
Skyrim
drink?
series. I'm not sure why you are standing so close to me in
It's
such
been
a way.
a pleasure.
You have a nice day now. That was really random.
Hi there.
That is going to be it for part 1 of Skyrim. I know we didn't get too far into the quests. Part 2, we were going to be picking up where we left off. And we're going to be doing the quest for Bleak Falls Barrow and retrieving the Dragonstone tablet. And we'll also be retrieving Lucan's golden claw and return that to him. Hope you guys have a great time. Hope you enjoy the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell and set it to all. And we'll see you guys later in part 2 of Skyrim Special Edition.